Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the losers finals of our Halo Wars 2 Extra Life Hershey charity tournament. This is Hero Absolution in the blue color, and his ally is Jeff Kills. Together they're Hero Kills, and they're playing as Jerome and Vordus. On the other side of the map, we've got SA Jolteon, and we've also got Dark Angel, who's subbing in actually in this one for Team Pollos Locos, as Zonoid still had to leave. They're playing as Yap Yap and Cutter. Got a little bit of an early engagement. That red chopper has gotten the upper hand. Not bad at all, getting to secure a little bit of resources, but it looks like the right side, the more important one, is gonna be benefiting here from the Jerome mines. All the power goes to Hero. Got some mini base stealing. I guess now I have a moment here to shout out our sponsor for the event, Retro Mobile Gaming. So those guys are actually providing the prize pool, all $200, and they're also contributing to our running charity for Extra Life Hershey, which is for the Penn State Children's Hospital. Thank you very much to everyone contributing so far. We've already smashed our goal. Like, this is all about supporting sick kids here around Christmas who need life-saving equipment and all sorts of medical and social services there to support them with their struggles. You guys have already donated over $640, I think. Plus, actually, Retro Mobile Gaming is also contributing another $200 on top, so we're nearly at $1,000. Just 100 and something missing. We're nearly there. But the goal was 500, so you guys smashed it this tournament. Thank you so very much to everyone contributing and alleviating some pressure there for these hospitals. Well, this sneaky mini base seems to be getting destroyed pretty hard. It was a smart choice by Jeff to have a raid camp on the main to clear up here. But there's gonna be Grunt Riders coming out of this, supposedly, right? SD Jolteon, where is it? It's coming soon, but it's gonna be too late because there's gonna be like 3 Brute Squads. And a Grenadier Squad also has been dropped in. Look at the splash damage from this thing. Holy cow. It's gonna kill 2 Brute Squads. That was insane. These guys were too clumped up. The upper mini base is still gonna pump out Grunt Riders. Very much needed indeed. And, you know, Hero is not participating there just yet, but he's got the Jackrabbits. It's all Jeff doing the counter offensive. 1 Brute so far. That number should be going up more. We've got a Spartan here for Dark. Surprisingly, he's going to the middle of the map here to clear Sentinels, as we don't want node strats. So he's just gonna leave the Marine to do the rest. Sending home the Spartan now. It's much needed indeed. I'd say this mini base situation is much more exciting though. SA Jolteon is actually making significant progress there. He's got many choppers. His Grunt Riders are just absolutely smacking these guys, and there's more of that coming down. Jeff Kills might be getting a little overwhelmed. I think Hero needs to come home to help. He's got plenty of rabbits, so that would be very helpful for sure. These get dropped in. We're also gonna have shade turrets. That's all Team Red, guys. Jeff Kills is getting absolutely overwhelmed. But Hero's coming. I can see the blob on the mini-map. All these rabbits are coming home to save them. Oh, wait, are they though? Early detonation on that mine. That could have been so much worse for Hero. Got a little bit of a heal on that extractor. It's getting saved, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they've saved this. That's ridiculous. I love it. Well done. Well, Jeff is going for the counteroffensive, taking down maybe a few of these minis. It looks like the Spartan of Darks has been picked off in the defense. And the mini base are getting stolen. He's trying to go tier 2. Doesn't have a... Oh, wait, the Spartan is here. This is for an upgrade to the Spartan. Never mind. Well, coming all the way back here is going to be a long walk. Holy cow. Team Blue also controls all of the power nodes now, as Hero is working on reclaiming all that. I say Jotion has stopped producing units as well, and will now probably lose this mini base fairly soon. Hero's Jackrabbits can also get to work to pick off whatever's left. And then it's vehicle time for Hero, including a hero for Hero. Also getting his third generator now. It's a 5-slot base. Dark's only started working on his own, and he's gonna go into an air pad, but he doesn't have much stuff to heal. So is it gonna actually end up being a Hornet that he makes, or two? Airpad getting attacked by the Spartan from the high ground. That's sniping potential is there. You can take out the building or two with that, but just careful not to get overwhelmed by an army. Turret seems to be destroying the Fort Dragon here. That's that. Jerome gets to chase down the remainder, although he's not upgraded very much himself. Hero's only getting going with this. That's for SHOTL. We've already got some Grunt Gobos out. No third one yet as far as I can tell, but that should be soon. He did make 2 war councils. Doesn't have his own extra base. Would love to see that, by the way. Oh, roll money in the chat, offering to potentially match the donation of Retro Mobile Arcade. Wow. Well, then we're definitely going to be over $1,000 donated. That would be incredible. You guys are smashing those. By the way, the links are pinned, so if you want to read up on this stuff even while I'm casting, go for it. Pinned in the chat, in the YouTube description as well. Don't wait for my approval. Laser Barrage is coming in for Hero. I'm curious if he gets to use that soon. I mean, he doesn't have his Mantis on the field, right? So we could be seeing it. It's a very cool power or ability. Drop in the big Mantis and get a massive laser strike next to it too. Look at that health bar on the Hero. Oh my god, it's huge. 3 gobos are going up against this. They have plenty of invulnerabilities, so they might not fear the Mantis very... Oh, what? He does have a Mantis. He didn't use it to get a Vombo combo on. Even if you don't do damage to a Yap Yap army, though, because of invulnerabilities, you still get the stun. I think that's nice. But you'd probably want to use it on the cutter instead. Who's doing the siege noises? Where's it coming from? Siege turret? Okay. Now we got an ODST drop with a Spartan Slam. This is all gonna detonate. Very bad news for the units, but the Drone Mantis is surviving just fine. We've got victory turrets. Also further empowering all these units and adding in massive DPS themselves. And it's gonna be good. Invigorating Frenzy will mostly get cancelled by this Please Don't Shoot Me, by the way. Not by SA Jolteon, but he doesn't have much stuff himself, just 33 pop. Dark Angel on 56. But Hero and Jeff Gills are basically maxed out, so I would say they're very much in a commanding lead here right now. They can do basically whatever they want. Oh, I just realized my music in the background is extra quiet because I reduced it for one of the segments. Very sorry, guys. It's increased now a bit. It's all like Halo soundtrack stuff. For most of the games. Some of them are copyrighted, so can't use them. Hey, we've got some snipers with stanchion rifles. Whoever they hit is gonna get slowed down a lot. It's almost stunned. We've got the big drop from a cutter player. Tanks creating some trouble there. And we've got the Yap Yap mines, but Jerome just eats it. He doesn't care in that Mantis. Ooh! Vortis has painted the battlefield with the goo. And now he's lit it on fire. His own guys don't care. Everyone else, however, melts. SA Jolteon on 30 pop, Dark Angel on just 40. Squish. I don't think these guys can make it, honestly. It looks pretty bad. I think the game might be finito. This is over. Looking pretty bad. Another one. Look at Dark Angel's mini bases. If he's done one thing right, it's this. Good job. That one Hornet just... that's a hero Hornet right there. But big picture, he's getting overwhelmed. And so is SA Jolteon. This is looking over, guys. Oh, there's vultures now as well. And they're 1 star. Because they got field promotion, right? Jerome's powers to get the first veterancy point at least going. This is gonna get captured now by the Spartan. That's pretty good. Maybe Dark Angel can save the base. It's a pretty big deal. Shoot the other vulture dead, maybe? But there's another one. Okay, I guess you use 2 nukes here. That Dark Angel base disappears. And these guys have all the bases now, so... There's very little hope left. Here comes the nuke. Oh, it wasn't even needed. Wow. very bad news for Dark. He's only now going to be able to click up to tier 3, but he doesn't even have a second base. Ay. Not having power node control for this long is definitely game-ending damage, economically speaking. And they're going to be donezo here. That's 1 point for hero kills, but it's a best of 5, so there's plenty more chances to come back still. Let's see what they can do. Alright. No black screen this time, I hope. Hero Absolution will be blue. We've got Jeff Kills, this time not daring to go for that rush. He's teal. They're playing as Pavium and Colony on the other side. Got in the yellow SA Jolteon as well as Dark Angel. They're playing as Jerome and Johnny, the double J. But it's all UNSC versus all banished. I'm really interested in how the banished will deal with snipers and garrisons and bunkers. Obviously they have the superior scouts and everything, but I think it might be a little difficult to pull this off. Armor is coming up here. Dark Angel actually getting a barracks before the armory, which is really unheard of. Normally you'd want to go for Hero 4 here. With the generator first, that is. So it's generator, harvester, hero. Essentially. But Hero Absolution has now the double mini. And he's getting out his jump back brutes. And then Jeff Gills is getting his Goliaths with skits. So this should be possible to hold the middle of it. In theory. They're gonna be able to overwhelm heroes. But they might have a bit of a challenge taking on Hellbringer, Sniper, and that kind of stuff. Dark's also getting his Sergeant Johnson out. Bunkers will be a little bit less effective here because of all the anti-building units. And also the garrisons are all taken, so snipers are not guaranteed to be safe. Mantis getting a huge landing there. And the mines should be detonating too. Oh, wow. Doing some pretty decent damage, but it wasn't that much, to be honest. And then here comes the scouts and the suicide grunts. Oh boy. These Goliaths are super strong, both against heroes and buildings, so this garrison is not gonna last any amount of time here. And they're gonna get some pretty good healing. The Johnny is dead, guys. Wait, he's actually doing okay. I thought he'd be dead after that, but I guess he got popped out of the bunker just before. Anyways, he's still going down, no question about that. Plus everyone gets healed up, so it's gonna be very difficult to come back for another round here. Because these guys... second generator already? Sir, you're not winning right now. I don't know about that. I think it would be smarter to commit a little harder. It's easier for Hero to do because he's Pavium, right? Pretty sure, yes. He's the Pavium. He can just upgrade that, then he can upgrade a pad, then he can use Burnout to get more economy, so it pays for itself way faster. And he's got a good standing army, and he's got the middle mini base, so he doesn't need to worry too much about this. Let's say Jolteon, on the other hand, he's got nothing. He's got a hero. And like one marine somewhere or something. Okay, these guys probably shouldn't try to go into the main. There's a Johnny there. There's gonna be a bunker. There's some mines in the way. Don't mess with that. But just hold. Build up a big army. Get here to work on stuff like that, you know? These guys are ahead enough. They don't need to push their luck. Might be able to get that Jerome there, but jumps into the bunker. Snipers are now a huge addition here, for sure. Oh, picking up all of these Goliaths is a big deal, though. You know, if they had just opened Marine and Sniper, I think this would have gone better. So many rams coming through. Poor Johnny's army is getting absolutely eviscerated, but they're holding strong, relatively speaking. It's just so much stuff here to fight off. I don't think they can do it, and there's no other bunker right now getting dropped in. I think it's on cooldown, guys. Brutes have cleaned up. The snipers are getting very low. Yeah, they're getting stunned as well. Well, the brutes have to be careful with the mines. That's for sure. There's still two more. You don't just want to jump into them because you'll take the full brunt of the hit. Next bunker is in, but Hero is going tier 2 now. Jeff's going tier 2. He's got an extra base coming. Although Jolteon is also on another base. He's on tier 2. But he doesn't have a building to make units with other than the air pad, which is not the ideal one. I'm assuming he doesn't want to make Hornets. He could, but does he really wanna? Alright, so just against it. Well, game stabilizing a little bit, but at the same time, Hero double expands. And you can bet he's had fun with his burnouts. He's getting Wraith Invaders now. Gonna stick it full of raid camp units. This base is nicely protected. The Mastodons will add a little bulk to the army, so we might be looking at a slightly longer game. Good job with the sniper, by the way. Keeping the base safe against Goliath drops. That's where the veterancy came from on that guy. But he's gone as well now. Wraith Invaders versus Mastodons, the best matchup. Who has the best limousines? We're about to find out. Ooh, nice drop there. That's gonna hurt the base a lot. I don't think this is gonna survive, actually. But tell you what, these engineers sure distract the units inside the Mastodons, but I think this is now a saved base because engineers with bubble shields are just gonna make it impossible to do damage, which is also probably gonna be the problem for Mastodons. But like I said, the game is stabilizing. Dark Angel has managed to secure himself a base. Hero is trying to do some stuff here, but I think this might be taken down by the Mantis and Johnny. So as long as these Mastodons can survive. Yeah, granted, they're going up against overwhelming forces here. As long as they're careful and keep us at bay, they don't need to win. They just need to not lose. Right? So just... Oh, wait a second. They're actually going to get that kill. That's sick. Yeah, walk away from that. That's good enough. As long as this base gets destroyed, Team Red is actually starting to win. But SH Jolteon is a Giga Chad. It's not enough. He wants to take it all. Might need a Wolverine or two to clear out the engineers still, because these guys are going to heal that base up. And the base can pretend it's not taking damage, because that's how much healing it receives. It's nasty. Just can't do damage. Okay, Hero's base is like down to 75% health. It's very slowly regenerating there with Pavling's perk. Full salvage, but there's more and more Mantis coming through. Can you get that Hunter? Come on. It just gets to walk away like that. Alright, why not? Oh, Retro Mobile Arcade did the $200 donation as well. That would put us at, what did I say, like 1,100 something? $1,130 raised in one tournament. Guys. You're all incredible. Every single person who donated even just a $5. It's beautiful. Thank you. And these guys just equalized the series. That is incredible. Well done to Pollos Locos version 2. Ladies and gents, we got a couple games ahead at the very least. Jeff Kills is now in the blue color. They've swapped out because of some disconnects. We got Hero Absolution in the teal. They're playing as Decimus and Shippy. Then on the other side, Dark Angel's in the red. And we've also got S.A. Jolteon. They're playing as Isabel and Shippy. Shippy is a popular pick here, but, you know, I'm not surprised by anything. All these leaders are really good at mobility. And will likely go into some kind of vehicle business. Maybe Decimus Banshees we'll get to see in the later stages of the game. Okay, the page stays open until the end of the year. That's wonderful. So that means, you know, anyone that discovers the YouTube VOD of the live stream will still get to participate. But if you're watching after the fact from our highlights, then not so much. We'll still post highlights of the individual series, but after all that, because I'm actually away. Traveling to visit family and whatnot. Anyway, Hero's going for an early hero. Has 2 minis. You know what? If Team Blue can get the middle mini as well, that's a pretty huge deal. Jeff almost has enough, but has lost his scout just now. So S.A. Jolteon has the opportunity to buy that. Oh my god. Hero buys that too. That's wild. It's a lot of extra mini bases for Team Blue, guys. They have 4 versus 3, and they have the middle slots, right? So there's extra buildings on them. Team Red has 3 slots, but Team Blue has 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 slots to 3. Oh my god, that is huge. Nearly double. Goal spam coming out, but it's only gonna be 2 at a time, whereas these guys can pump way harder once the economy is in. Hero's even daring to go for Power Extractor on top of everything. He might get overwhelmed because of that. We'll have to see. But he does have his hero. And the Honor Guard is one of those guys that just doesn't die. You can pull him back to get the shields back on. You've got the cloak. So you got so many ways to get out of trouble in general. But oh, the ghosts are actually going to be able to detect him. And they're pretty speedy. So they can keep up at his fast movement speed. It's all up to the choppers to beat the ghost now. But there is a sniper, there is a Spartan, so really the honor guard won't have an easy time here. These guys are perfectly dealing with this. And the choppers are going to be still troublesome and challenging to play against though. Hero might lose that additional mini base in the middle. That was never a guarantee. The choppers are looking for some counter damage. Maybe picking off some reinforcements and stuff like that. The honor guard's looking to get in the base, but we'll find ghosts. That's a tough spot to be in. The chained rams should be able to take him down, but it looks to me that Hero has microed this very nicely. We've got the choppers upgraded, by the way. So the ghosts are no longer easily able to fight them. We've got some holograms getting cast by Dark Angel, so he's just checking up on these guys. See what he can find. Distract their shots a little bit. There were some pretty good rams in there, by the way. Here comes the jump. Oh, wow. Nice one. Nice one for... Oh. Nice one for Jeff because he escaped this very, very cleanly. Could have been so much worse if that Spartan lands a little bit more forward, stuns a few more units, and then the mines could have detonated the whole thing, but it didn't come to that. Not even close. The ghosts are very protected now, however, by all that stuff. Plus, the Spartan in the garrison. You don't mess with that. Definitely not. Jeff Kills will soon think about tier 2. Although he has a second extractor, probably want to upgrade the extractor before tier 2. Hero's already in tier 2 himself. He's got the Honor Guard upgrade coming in. Honor Guard is not very healthy, but... well, he's still strong. You can always just extract him out with your teleport. If he ends up getting into trouble. Could catch that Spartan right now, actually. Already has the upgrade, it seems. By the time the shields drop, cloaking will be available. Oh, wait, where are you going? Still so many ghosts. I'm not sure the choppers really want this fight. Oh, but their ramps are a little better. It's just whoever rams first is gonna clump up a lot. And then you can punish it with counter rams. Hitting every target at once rather than just one or two at a time. We've got Jeff Kills expanding. These guys like to cross expand because it gives them a little bit more coverage. But with a double banish setup, I don't know. It's very nice on this map to have vultures in the late game, and Team Red is gonna have that. But are they gonna get there in a comfortable way? We'll see. Because so far they're doing great. Dark's got an expo that's upgrading. I say Jolteon does as well. He's working his way towards a comfy tier 3 maybe. Or just get out some hunters, that's also fine. Wait, a lot of the ghosts died. Sorry for missing that. Didn't expect them to have a big engage. Alice here will definitely destroy the base. Everyone is just too far out. So Jeff doesn't get his base actually. Dark should be able to hold his own. I mean, he's got the turret nearly up already. Turn that into anti-vehicle and should be all good from there. Oh, wait, there's a vortex, of course. That changes things. Nerfs the hell out of that armor. Oh! That was a great shot. Mac Blast just absolutely gutting those. Nicely done. Okay, Jeff Kills actually manages to keep the base because Dark pulls back the Spartan. I would say too early to do that. That was not necessary. Then again, he can just turn around and, you know, finish that base off later. Hero has a really solid army over here. Bit of locusts too, so if these guys get to, you know, fight the ghosts are definitely toast. And then maybe they'll find some other ways to do some real damage. SA Jolteon doesn't have a lot to protect his base with. But then again, Dark Angel is kind of bullying Jeff here too. Very similar situation for both teams, just a different team member dominating. Oh, the beam, did you see that? Forces the extract. Several units picked off as well, so Hero has to run with his tail between his legs. Not entirely sure he can save the base. The engineer just used up the bubble ability, and yeah, this is gone, isn't it? Although, as the base upgrade completes, the healing rate increases. The engineers are coming. Woo! They're saving the base. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's not enough, however, to deal with the Spartan, and these guys are gonna get mind comboed under engineer shields. They survive, but for how much longer? The Spartan is picking up the weak ones and getting veterancy off of that, probably. There's so many engineers, though. I don't think they can destroy the base. Great save. But on the other side, meanwhile, of course, SA Jolteon is pushing. It's just not really capable of destroying a base or anything, so they don't want to go in here. Not with the honor guard, well, guarding the area. I think SA Jolteon would benefit from his own honor guard at this point, but maybe I'll just get the population upgrade. He has the money. Doesn't look like he is. You know, maybe just have a full-on 2v2 fight here. Everyone seems ready for it. Why not? Never mind. Never mind, our yellow shipmaster will have to get out of here. Oh, the vortex beam. That's gonna hurt a lot. There's two beams. Oh my god. Nightingale's getting picked off too by the beams. And that yellow army is a whole lot smaller than it was a moment ago. Well, they got cleaned up. I think Hero Kills has it. They can do a counterattack at the very least. And potentially they're just straight up winning now. But it's not over. Remember, these bases are well developed. They have been for a while. Dark Angel is tier 3, and he's starting to get vultures out. And those vultures can completely change the map on these bases. We'll see where they get. So far, there's 3 vultures already. It's pretty good. There's more coming too. Turrets are upgrading to something. What is it? Anti-air vehicle. Nukes are gonna connect to the army there. Taking out the engineers. And that one's just misfired. Oh, Mech Blast in the middle of all that. There's no engineer shield, so this time the guys are gonna get it. Oh my god, there were mines too? Woo! Dark Angel just absolutely cleaning up here. You are kidding me, sir. Oh my god. They're 2-1 against Hero Kills. They're 2-1. That is match point, ladies and gents. Blue color, Jeff Kills. Teal color, Hero Absolution. Together they are Hero Kills. They're playing as Cutter and Atriox. On the other side of the map, Dark Angel. Red color. Yellow color, SA Jolteon. together. They are Pollos, Locos. Well, the second version of it anyway. And we've got Anders and Colony. Not the most natural synergy between these two leaders, but they're both strong leaders. They're both good at Rift. Let's see what they can put together. What was it again for these guys? Cutter, Atriox. Yeah, that's a good synergy. If you ever needed a lot of stunts to land your eradication, Cutter will provide. All the drops. Mines on top. Lots of sick combos if possible. Anyways, we've got a chopper war here. Oh wait, the ram didn't go through. What is going on? Jolteon wants to pick up resources, I guess. Mini bases are gonna go to their rightful owners. Not much happening there because Dark Angel's getting a second gen. And then the back mini base as well getting picked up, probably for a hero there. Jeff's getting his own hero too. And we got a Jerome coming up. Plus a barracks. I assume for snipers, and then maybe we'll go into some kind of Mastodon play. Oh wait, it's Cutter. It's not Jerome. There's two Jeromes, you see. There's Cutter's hero, Jerome, but then the same Jerome as an actual leader. A sub-faction. Yeah. Alright. And in that second Jerome, Commander Jerome, Jerome himself is a hero again. So he's technically present in the game 3 times. I don't like that part. Didn't Pollos Locos win last game? I am drunk, Legend, not you. You see, I did the scoreboard wrong. I apologize. Yeah, it's the last life of Team Hero kills. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's fixed. It's fixed. Hey, Jeff is getting bullied pretty bad here by these skitterer choppers. Now, attaching these skitterers gives a whole lot of extra firepower, makes the units tankier as well. So tankier also means better healing when they receive it. And that Chosen is not upgraded, ladies and gents. The baby Chosen kinda sucks. There's no there's no nice way to say it. Oh, okay, Chopper detonates both mines. That's kinda okay. But with the Spartan around as well, these guys are not gonna lose any heroes here. Nice shot though by the choppers. They just didn't get the work done. They had a shot there. Did you see the sniper dodging that shot? That was on purpose. If you shake your boys, then they'll be avoiding shots. Damn, that Chosen's getting so many kills. Heroes heading to tier 2. Dark's expanding. SA Jolteon probably working towards tier 2 as well. Dark's very far away from that, so he's just gonna have to perhaps get some power nodes or something, but that's also not gonna be the easiest thing. I mean, Team Blue has quite a stranglehold on this. Cool. Dark Angel has his base. Jotion's working on it. Jeff's is quite underdeveloped. Doesn't quite have the upgrade yet, but he should queue it up, I think. Maybe he's saving the power for hero upgrades and everything. I mean, the Chosen would strongly benefit from that. You probably don't want to mess with all these choppers still, despite how good the Chosen is against them. Oh, look at that! Got the colony drop. Hero's base is getting bonked. I don't think he can defend it. I mean, these guys are heading home. But unless he has got an ODST drop, this is getting destroyed. And do you see those animation resets? You give them a move order between the attacks and they'll be just doing more attacks. Faster. Okay. Nightingale, however, manages to cloak the base with the smoke. And these guys can't see it anymore. There's no object permanence, alright? Nobody played peekaboo with these guys when they were little. To be fair, they're worms, so how could they? Anyway, moving on, we've got a mine drop attempt, but that wasn't comboed with the Spartan, so the timing was a bit unfortunate there. Hence, it doesn't work at all. Goliath trying some more magic in the main, but that's never gonna happen. Maybe this one can return. The base is still somewhat damaged. But with Team Blue chilling nearby, I wouldn't strongly recommend it. Dark has a third generator here. Very nice. That's a lot of power income then. What's Jotion doing here? Getting the first Hunter Captain out. Getting it to tier 2 supposedly as well. You would lock that guy in when you're at lower levels still. Without the upgrades, you kind of don't wanna risk anything there. BSD's getting dropped. This is really an overwhelming force right now. What's that Spartan jump all about? That was a misclick for sure. Even the drop turret getting added to pick off the Nightingales. Dude, Dark Angel is in serious trouble. He's got his one Spartan in the garrison, of course. That's nice, but Team Blue is like, so what? We're just gonna wait this out. The engineers can rotate their bubble shield almost indefinitely. And of course, the base is toast. Doesn't look like SA Jotion has much to add to this. He's bringing the Hunter Capitano, but he's not very highly upgraded at all. I still think Dark is going to lose the base here. Yeah, especially as we get into the later stages of the game. Remember, Eradication would be available. We can't be far out now. Oh, we got a beam as well on that Hunter Capitano. Ah, that's dead. Hunter's brand didn't do much. There's a Kodiak on the high ground, but I mean, when there's so much healing, it just... you would need many more. Angel's base is absolutely toast, guys. I have nothing to add. They're just getting absolutely overwhelmed on every front. And I think we're about to see the final push with potentially Eradication, maybe a big cutter drop, maybe a damaged donut. It's not like the Kodiaks will help against that. But for now, they're turning around. I think they're going to be methodical about this and just make sure they win by taking out SA Jotion's extra base. As oh my god, Dark Angel is so rich. What just happened? He's got a million resources. Is he gonna boost SHOT onto Scarab? No. He's not even tier 3. What happened here? The Dark could go tier 3 and get a Condor. Or just donate it to Jolteon, honestly. I'm so confused. Oh, there's definitely no holding this army back. This is 280 population armies. That's 160 together. And they can upgrade, of course, if they want. Which is not happening, but it's sufficient what is here. Nice to see the Reaver army getting ready for the anti-air work. Oh wait, that's a pretty good Hunter's brand, but it wasn't that good. Actually, as the army just stopped beforehand. Hunter Captain, once again, is down. I think these guys are going to equalize the score. We're going to go to game 5, I think. Going all the way. Oh, the damage donut, by the way, doing its work here. Stripping all the turrets down. Maybe even giving those Reavers the business, but nah, they're fine for now. I mean, they can't hold this massive, massive blue army. From Dark, we haven't even seen a Sentinel. He's holding his money for that. I think he'll lose the base first. He can go out with style points though, right? Yeah, he's calling it in, but... Well, his ally has left. Come on, let's do a big boom. Let's get it. Dodgers never got set up for this one. He's gonna eat the beam, but here comes the... Oh, very juicy ability use there. But unfortunately, that's not gonna cut it. Oh my god. Boom. Hero Kills did a great job in this one. Ladies and gents, this is the last game of this series. Jeff Kills in the blue color. And his ally, Hero Absolution, in the teal. They're playing as Yap Yap and Johnson. On the other side of the map, we've got Dark Angel in the red. And Jolteon in the yellow, who might stop moving in this game because his controller battery is extra low and he doesn't have a way to connect it. So... yeah, I don't know. This is not great news. No backup, no nothing. Never happened to him before, but hopefully he gets to, you know, survive until the end of the game with that. Team Hero Kills also is on a time pressure. They have another hour and a half to go in this tournament. It's not any rule thing, it's just how much time they have today. I hope they can push that a little further, but we'll probably downgrade the Grand Final series size. I'm gonna talk to them after this. Either way, there will be a very short break after this match. Great micro on the grunts. Jolteon making sure to drain those batteries with a lot of clicking. Yeah, it's great micro. You just wiggle your grunt a little bit and you dodge all the projectiles heading their way. They're not guided that much. So if you change direction, you can dodge pretty much anything in this game. There's some guided projectiles though. Like the Reaver missiles. Blister back missiles. That kind of stuff. Dark Angel's getting a hero out now. Bison. Good old Serena. What was it here? Decimus, right? Yeah. And for these guys, it was Yap and Johnny. Just need to refresh my smooth brain here. Warlord's coming also. Looks like Team Blue is getting the bulk of the power here on the edges of the map. And they're also getting the bulk of the power nodes already. 2 of them done. The Yap cannon fodder obviously can't really fight against brutes or anything like that. But they'll have the sheer numbers. Cryo Trooper's gonna add quite a bit of flavor to this. Freezing everyone over. There's just too many Marines shooting at them right now. That's just one squad. More coming though. Dark is pumping them out. And we've got a Warlord who's gonna cause a lot of trouble. Finally, the ice cream truck has arrived as well. Johnny's about to get giga-blonked over there. Oh my goodness. Vortex and two heroes attacking plus Hammer Brute. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Everybody's gonna freeze over too. They can't move, and then, you know, if you do enough damage to them, they shatter, getting some extra damage. But they're immune while they're frozen for a while. If you can't reach the shatter threshold, then they're gonna be fine. The ice also protects a little bit. It's just definitely inconvenient because, well, you're not attacking yourself and the other guys are getting more and more army. And for infantry, it's really quick to get frozen again after you fall. Team Blue is coming up with some more stuff. Hero on just 30 population though, that's not a lot. Dark Angel on 24. SCJotion on just 14. SCJotion really needs to pull some more weight here. Because once that ice cream truck is taken down, things are going to be very different. The Yap mine just detonated. And we're going to have incoming a lot more damage. Oh! Did you see from that Fort Wagon projectile how much damage that did? Woo! Okay. Warlord as well. Really going to town there. The detonations from the methane wagon will be huge. That should take down the ice cream truck. Even without the detonation though. Nice. And now everybody should fall. Team Blue has a pretty decent army here. Bunkers included. Jeff Gills on 2 upgrade harvesters and extractors ready to go tier 2. And now they're going to recapture these power nodes as well, which are additionally freezing the ground. Very annoying to deal with all this, but it's working out so far. And now they're going to the main. Do wish they leave some behind, like that heavy grunt. That's good. Well done. 5 minutes, so we've got the third leader powers in play now. Which seems to mean shade turrets. He'll be adding in a lot of damage here. Warlord trying to get away, but I'm not sure he's gonna. Gonna beam on the crew here. Everybody's stunned. But the Warlord does go down nonetheless. So does Johnny though to the beam, given the stun and everything. And also the Fort Wagon goes down. So does the other one, it looks like. But that should take the turret with it. As expected. You got Frost Ravens. And a second base for Dark Angel, so you can double pump the Frost Ravens with the heavy cryo projector getting upgraded now. And we've got the ice cream truck coming up as well. But will it be enough to save S.A. Jotion? Because he's already got a low health on this base. If Jeff Kills can manage to do a 4th point drop in like a minute from now, then this base is at serious risk of being destroyed. Already got a good number of grunt riders, and they're smacking this base pretty good. It's all up to the Frost Ravens now. It doesn't seem to me they have enough. Well, the 2 heroes here are a good addition. You probably don't want to drop directly into this. Well, Jeff Kills had one of his buildings freeze, but it's okay again. It reduces the income from buildings if you're chilled, and at frozen obviously it's just stopped. Looks like SHOTion's base will live for now. These guys are recovering pretty good, gotta say. But SHOTion just 2 pop. He's got the hero and like a grunt. That's it. Frost Ravens chilling. With their upgraded beam, they're a lot more capable as well. You can bet there's more of them coming. Methane Magnet might be destroyed here, but maybe not. Oh yeah, it is. Also gets a stun through. Johnny needs to be popped into a... Holy cow, did you see how quickly he gets frozen? And then shattered again, of course. Woo! What hero? What Johnson? He doesn't exist. That was crazy. Yeah, these Frost Ravens are really getting it done, guys. But we've got the drop. Oh my god, SHOTion is just completely broke. There's no one here to defend him. And it looks like Dark Angel will have to go back to heal. Or repair this, rather. Warlord has got it. Every hit he delivers stuns. It's kind of crazy. And Dark Angel is just controlling the middle. It's very difficult to deal with that many Frost Ravens, but if you double up as a team, I'm sure it's doable. Fortunate for SHOTion, he has got a second base now, so he can feel a lot more comfortable with doing what he's doing. As long as he gets some anti-vehicle stuff, these Reavers and potential Wolverines won't be able to do enough work, as they themselves will get sniped. And that will then allow the Frost Ravens to do their job. But the 2 blue players are now grouping up to deal with the Frost Ravens, who are pretty isolated, but it should be easy enough to escape from this. Oh my god, no! It won't be possible to escape if they're stunned. Oh, the anti-air units can just absolutely open up on this now. And they sure are. Oh, Dark Angel is unfortunately throwing away his army. That was not how we wanted to see this go out, I'm sure. None of you did. I want to see like the combined fight, what happens there, but well, the Frost Raven dreams are over, that's for sure. You don't restart air production into that much anti-air. It's gonna need to be a transition. What can Dark do? Okay, he's still making Frost Ravens. I think he should spend his money on one more generator and try to get tier 3 with tanks or something. That might be a good way forward, or he's maybe saving for the drop, which he's about to get. After all, we still got this annoying guy here. And then he can just drop in his big drop, which also includes a shatter. So anything frozen just gets absolutely crushed. And then there's 2 tanks in it, right? Wait a second, these brutes are smacking Jeff Kills' base, who is not upgraded. Why isn't this base upgraded by now? He's getting bonked hard. Okay, there's the big drop, but we also have a Decimus. I think, guys, Pollos Locos is turning it around. There's 3 heroes here now. Oh, unfortunately, no heal for that. Looks like Johnson will once again be taken down. Wow, the 2 veteran tanks. This is such a good drop. One of the strongest drops in the game. Alright, it's time for the Yapia big drop to do its magic as well. But they're dropping right into a beam, I'm afraid. Great split, though. Almost none of the units get killed in the end. Still, they're gonna have to go up against Decimus and the Warlord, both of which regenerate as they fight. So, good luck. Boundless Siphon is such a strong leader power with that regen. I'm just making these heroes almost unkillable until you get like stanchion snipers and the like. Or a lot of Wraiths. But then don't forget Decimus can do Wraiths too, which will regenerate. Got the animation of reset micro. By SHOT. These guys are controlling a lot of the map. Getting an extra base up and running. Jeff Gills does not have that. There's a lot of resources, mostly power. Can't do much with it. Hero has his Mantis. Will it really save him? Doesn't look like it's enough. The anti-air turret's good. EMP Mech Blast is pretty good too. What do you do about this? I mean, these brutes are just out healing the incoming damage, man. Oh, look at them go. That is nasty. Decimus's beam doesn't quite hit that many targets as he might have hoped. Yeah, the brutes are just fighting the anti-infantry units, and you know, they're themselves a bit of an anti-infantry unit. Not great at it, but definitely not bad at it. They're highly upgraded right now, and the Decimus version is the best, so well, that's pretty much true of everything Decimus. He's the best at most things. Except healing his base. He doesn't have a lethal power for that. Oh, look at all those shatterings! Holy yikes, they're gonna have to give up. Pollos Locos is in the grand finals with the replacement Dark Angel team member. That is unheard of. Zoited Soul may have left, but Dark Angel is saving the team. We're only doing this whole replacement thing, by the way, because it's chairs of tournament. We would never do it otherwise. Well, SHOT better charge up that controller. And congratulations to Hero Kills to make third spot. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.